So my guitar tip for today is about improvisation, getting started with improvisation. Let's start with the A minor pentatonic scale. So if you learn that scale and you memorize that, which I'm sure a lot of you already do and know, one of the first things I like to say is when you're starting to just get in there and do whatever note you feel like, one of the key things I avoid is the term random. I don't like to tell people to do random notes, because if you start doing random notes, everything can sound really disjunct and not really musical. So what I like to tell people to do is randomize your rhythms. So if you're starting with like quarter note rhythm, maybe hold out a note for a whole note and give it some vibrato, and then add different techniques like sliding into notes and then hammering on notes, pulling off. So all these techniques like and bending. So when you're bending, you bend to the next note of the scale. And then one thing about bending too is a lot of people, when they bend, they try to get to a note, and if you just miss just by a hair, it can sound really awful. But one thing that you can do to avoid that awful sound is when you get to a note and you bend it up to the top, add a little bit of vibrato at the top of your bend, and that'll enable things to sound nice and smooth and clean, even if you don't quite hit the next note of the scale. So always have some vibrato on your bends. In fact, vibrato, is one of the key elements to developing your own style as a guitarist. A lot of different guitarists have their own different way that they do vibrato, whether or not you do a side-to-side vibrato like the more classical technique, or the up and down kind of like that. But anyway, so back to improvisation. If you take and randomize your rhythms, doing eighth notes, and it enables you to go fast. And then the other thing you're doing is you're kind of changing direction. So you most likely want to keep your motion stepwise within the scale. So I'm always going to the next note lower in the scale or the next note higher. And sometimes you can just kind of stay within a range of 4 notes or so. And you can do a lot with just 4 notes, incorporating those other techniques like sliding, hammer on, bending, and all that stuff. So that whole line was just using 4 notes of the pentatonic scale there. So that is my tip for improvisation and some extended techniques to get you going with that.